Good morning, you guys. No, the camera does not deceive. I have on a bonnet. Y'all, it's early in the morning and I am putting out my fall decor. Y'all know I don't like bonnets in public, but I am out in the yard and I usually like to cover my hair when I'm out, because when you're out and you're out in the yard working, like just now, gnats and little bugs and stuff are flying around and stuff, and they get on you sometimes, get near you, near your face, and I do not like the idea of anything being in my hair. So I always have a hat on or something, but since I have these braids in, it's too much. I can't even get like a regular hat on, so I have my bonnet. So as long as the neighbors are not coming out, I should be good. If someone comes out, I'm running for the hills. So anyway, let me show y'all what I got, and I'll take y'all along for a little bit of the process. Fall decorating is usually not as cumbersome as the spring, summer decorating, because spring, summer, you're getting rid of all the winter's effects outdoors. So you got to dig and plant and, you know, all that stuff. Fall, I'm not planting the mums. I'm just hanging and switching out. Some are potted. See me looking around. Some are potted, so I'll just be putting them places and kind of just leveling the dirt, or either just digging just a little bit so the pot will sit flat and sturdy. Then I have my flags to put out and different little decor, so it shouldn't take a super long time. My husband's gonna put down the mulch for me, and I have to cut down some of these hostas. So I'll be doing that, and I'm hoping not to be out here a super long time. It is Saturday morning, and I don't want to be in the yard all day. It's going to be getting warm. It's just going to be getting up to 79 degrees today, which is not horrible, but if the sun is shining, it can get warm and uncomfortable. I'm not a summer person. That's why I say that. I do not like the heat at all. I love spring and fall weather. So I'm about to get started, so I won't be running into neighbors and stuff. All right, I'll let y'all follow along. So I have my little cutting shears and my gloves, and that's the flag that I was trying to tell y'all about when I was in the store. But that's the leaves and stuff. This is a garbage bag to put things in, and this is the old plant that was on. Y'all remember it was so pretty and red and white and all that at the beginning of the season? Now it is she dead. She is dead. These are still, you know, doing well. I would love to put these in my mums, but I'm not going to dig in those and plant in there, I don't think, because they're pretty tight. Mums are tight. This definitely needs to be replaced, this mulch. So let's go. So some of my hostas are just done in for. They're turning brown, and it's just time to go for most of them. The ones around the tree, most of them I'll probably leave up for a while, because I'm not putting any mums or anything around there. So yeah, if y'all hear that buzzing, that's the sound to keep the moles away. And our yard has been doing really good with these little things that you hear, buzzers. They scare away little animals like raccoons, skunks, moles especially, because they were tunneling through our yard. They came down from up yonder. And one of the neighbors was telling us he had it a couple years ago. Then it made its way down to the other neighbor's yard, and the other, then ours. It was like, oh no. So yeah, that helps a lot. I'll try to put the link down below in the video for that, in case you have problems with anything in your yard. They really do help. Let me show y'all what they look like. A little bit annoying to me somewhat, but it's not horrible. But they just stick in the ground, and you really can't tell. There's a couple in the grass, so you really can't tell because they're green. But I am about to cut down the hostas and then dig up the petunias. Even though they're real pretty, they gotta go. And you just cut them down kind of close to the root. You don't dig them up, because hostas come back every year, and they come back really nicely. Like each year they get better and better usually. So you don't ever dig them up, just cut them down low. Hostas really make a yard beautiful in the springtime and the summer. And that's what it should look like. Make sure to have a leaf bag or a garbage bag nearby. It makes cleanup that much easier. Now the petunias you do have to dig up. Some of them can just be pulled up because they're old and not as rooted as in the beginning. So some of you might just be able to, there you can see, and it comes up by the root. If it does not come out of the ground easily by the root, have a little shovel to dig it up. But these are coming right up. Let's see how easy. Okay, these need a little work because they're rooted pretty good. So dig away the mulch. Get your little shovel down in there. Loosen it up. And get it by the root. Oh, that one just came up. So on to this one that was sitting in the middle of the garage, the big pretty one that I made. It's sitting on like a Grecian pillar, Grecian container. So I'm gonna take all of that out and just basically like before you leave all the dirt, just take the plant out by the roots. And these will come up really easy because they're basically all dead. Now, what I am learning today is that these spike plants have deep roots. I'm going to leave my lights up, of course. I love yard lights. And coming down here, I'm going to dig up these petunias. I've already taken out the big petunia plant, the big pretty red one. I'm going to take out these. I'm just going to dig them up or either pull them straight up. And the flags. So I'm over by the center tree and I have 2 more flags and I'm just gonna keep those instead of throwing them away. Just gonna, cause they're really clean looking. So I'm just gonna take them up and wipe the stems off and use them again for next year. Especially around 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day and stuff like that. But I have had them up all year this year because my theme had red in it. So I just left them up. And here are the hostas. Some of them are going bad. So I'm just going to cut them down. I'm going to leave these up. And those big ones that are doing well right now, I'm going to leave them up and cut down the rest. And some of these, y'all, my mother, when she passed, we got some hostas from her yard. My sister got some and I got some. And so they come up every year and it's just a reminder from Mama. And I have Love Mama on the card just to note which ones were the ones that we got out of her yard. Just as a sentimental piece. So. Let's just get the mulch down for me. And for the wreath, I'm just going to take out the red because they're just stuck in here. And it's not super windy, you know, a lot anyway, where we live. So I just stuck them in deep as I could so they would stay and will be easy to exchange out. And this is what we're left to work with. I'm going to leave the black and white on there because it's black and white shutters, black and white, you know, like accents. So we're leaving the black and white and we're just going to do fall theme. I'm just going to put some leaves and the picks in there. I'm just gonna tuck this purple behind this white and black because I do like that for spring, so I don't want to take it off. So just hide it some and voila. So there's my fall wreath. You do not have to buy a wreath every year if you do not want to or can't afford to. Just get a basic green wreath, and that way you can just add picks to it, floral picks from the season. Dollar Tree always has them. You can get them from Dollar General, Family Dollar, and any home store you may have in your area. They'll have picks, but Dollar Tree would be the cheapest, I would say. But they always have nice things, so you can find something for your wreath. And you can change out the bowls for the season or whatever. But that's an inexpensive way to change out your wreath. I did not spend a lot of money on this. I still have, so that's from 2 garlands that were $3.99. I still have a lot of the garland left to put around the mailbox and other places. I'm going to put a little bit of the garland there to help decorate right there, and around the flags, the flag poles. I'll show you what I'm talking about, but it's very easy to get things decorated. And this flag was just $3.99 from Ollie's. It's like a general type store, one of those discount stores. So they had them there last year and I saw them and I loved it because of course it's the black and white theme of our house. So I got that and just saved it for fall. And then just to incorporate the colors, you guys, this is from Dollar Tree, just $1.25. So it brings in the colors from the rest of the house for fall, and you got some nice colorful decor. I am going to get another mom to go on this shepherd's hook. I'm going to try to wait a couple of days or a week to see if they go on sale. But until then, since there's nothing on the right end of the house with height on it, I'm going to put this right there. And then when I get a mom, I will probably put this probably in between the trees in the middle of the yard. I also put a mum right here behind the lantern. So the tighter the little buds are on the mums, then the longer you'll have the flower too. So they haven't budded yet, or this mum has not budded yet. So that's one reason why I bought it, because it's gonna bloom really nicely within the next few weeks and be long standing. And coming up to the door, so this is what the doorway is looking like right now. The Home Sweet Home sign. It's just a garland of leaves, and I just put it up there. I didn't have anything to secure it, so I just leaned the sign forward a little bit, stuck this up there and pushed it back, and so the sign is actually holding the garland. And I just draped it down and around, and it stayed pretty good. I thought I had a pumpkin inside from years past, but I could not find my fall decor that was in the basement in those storage closets. So anyway, I'm gonna run to Dollar Tree sometime within the next few days and just get a pumpkin and sit it right here, one of those small ones, and it'll just sit right there. And I might get another sprig of leaves. I don't know, or either another, just a itty bitty small pumpkin and sit it there. You don't want to overkill. You don't want to overdo the decor. You don't want it to look cartoony, so don't overdo it, but you do want it to look, you know, nice with a pop of color and just to look, you know, like fall. And I have the mums there on both sides of the garage. I'll probably put something there a little later, like a rust colored mum, burnt orange colored mum, but that's what it's looking like right now. And coming down here to the mailbox, I have the flag that I got. It looks really nice. I wish I had something that I can anchor the flag with, like sticking up out of the rocks, because you know the flag is always flying with the wind, and I just like it to be, of course, just straight. It looks real good. But it's a pretty flag. I got that from Old Town Pottery the other day, and this is the garland I also got from Old Town Pottery, and I just hooked this right behind this flag and just draped it down around here, and I wired it. I had like that green floral rock wire. I just wired it onto the flag pole and draped it on down and around, and then I put a few just little and the Mauves. These are the tight Mauves. The bulbs are tight, and that's fine because it's going to bloom really pretty within the next few weeks. So that's what the mailbox area is looking like. All right, so here is the finished outcome of the kitchen. Just wanted to bring fall in just one place in the house. I usually don't decorate the whole house for a season. I try to do a little bit more at Christmas time, but for fall, the kitchen and the outside is good enough for me for now. I have the burnt oranges, the greens, and yellows, just a little bit of yellow. Over here on the island, we'll start over here. And we have this centerpiece here. This was from the Dollar Tree, $5 from here on down. And then I bought this little sprig yesterday for $1.25 with the pumpkins on it. And I just needed a little height on the island. And I have these 2 pumpkins. These were from the Dollar Tree as well. And then this was from Ollie's. This candle is pumpkin spice, $4.99. So basically $5. So this little centerpiece thing here was basically, let me see, five. That little centerpiece there ended up being about $13.75. So that's not too bad, I don't think. Not too bad at all. Then going over here, you all saw this already, I believe. But I got that from Dollar Tree as well. The oven mitt, or pot holder, and the towel. And it says gather on it. Let's see if I can get that. And they were $1.25 each. And then going up here, okay, I put a gourd up there. And then this little scarecrow I was telling y'all about. I just stuck it up there. And then a green pumpkin. And then I put the green pumpkin that's glittery in the middle with a cream beige pumpkin on the right. And then a leaf is just kind of sticking up back there. And I just covered that plant. I don't like to take everything down, y'all. I am not the one for putting everything in storage and then after the holiday or the season's over, going back and doing all. I don't like to do all that because a lot of times I'm busy anyway. But now I do have more time, but still, I don't feel like doing all that. I just cover it up most of the time. Some things can't be covered, and I do take them down. But whatever can be covered, they're gonna stay covered because there's some apples behind that for springtime, and this is just covering it up. And then I have leaves coming out of there, and some leaves coming out of there. And what I did was I just cut that garland in 3 pieces and just stuck those leaves. I will probably take that down. It looks a little janky. Yeah, it looks a little janky just sticking up there. I will probably, or maybe I'll leave it up there and put a little pumpkin there. Maybe a little green pumpkin will go there. I have that pumpkin up there. And then up there on the refrigerator, let me go over here. We'll move back a little bit. So that's that pumpkin there. The orange pumpkin's in the middle. A little yellow gourd right there. And then the cream or beige one. I have the brown leaf sticking right there. And then that little piece of garland is sticking right there too. And I'm sorry, y'all, I got this on the table in the way of the decor. That's one of my chocolate chip cookie bars. I made some for the weekend. So that's what the island looks like. All right, ladies, so that's it for my fall decor layout, inside and out. Let me know, where do you decorate in your home? Do you decorate all over? Also, where do you usually get your fall decor from? And do you do traditional decor or contemporary decor? Let me know down in the comments. All right, love you guys. Be blessed.